you've had some great moments, but beating basically a top 10 team, I mean, can you even put into words what that would mean to finish your career?
Yeah, I mean, that would be the way I would want to do it, to be honest. You know, this is the team you want to play for your last game. You know, a team with great accomplishments already, but also great things ahead. Baylor's a really good team, great coaches on that staff for sure, and you know, I think our guys are going to be so fired up for this opportunity. You know, this is our last opportunity, and you know, I'm really proud of our guys up until this point, and you know, I'm really excited for it.
You've obviously made some strides in the record books here this last year. What would you want your legacy to be?
Just honestly, just a team guy, a guy that was here for his teammates. You know, a guy that came here looking to build the program, and you know, certainly leave it better than what I came in at. And you know, we got one more opportunity to really put a cherry on top for sure. And you know, our guys are fired up for it.
Have you changed it all these last 5 years? I guess, how have you grown off the field?
I mean, just naturally more mature, I'd say, for sure. You know, just living life in a more simple way. You know, really not trying to be all things to all people, and you know, just making things kind of simple in life.
Sure.
You mentioned last week that kind of the goals had to kind of change once the 6 wins was out of the picture. 4 wins hasn't happened in 10 years. Is that still kind of that one last carrot that you can go out on?
Yeah, 100%. And our guys know that. You know, our coaches have made us aware of that for sure. You know, unfortunately, we won't be making it to a bowl game, but we also still have the chance, like you said, to do something that hasn't been done here in 10 years or so. And that's huge for us, just to have this 2019 team make their mark and be remembered for something.
You said coaches brought that up?
Yeah, they.
Do you remember specifically who or when or?
It was a meeting actually. I think right before. I think it was Thursday of last week, and you know, Coach Miles kind of showed us some cool milestones that this team and this class can still accomplish, and showed Puka was 84 yards shy of 2,000 yards before last week, and showed some cool stats about Stefan, AP. There's one of myself up there, and again, just obviously being able to get that 4th win for the first time here in a few years. So it's just given us an incentive to play harder, and I don't think there will be any shortness of us playing hard.
A little weird to think about the guy who's going to be after you, but what do you think of the state of the quarterback position kind of following you?
I love those guys in that room. Manny is a senior like me, so he won't be eligible next year. But it's a bunch of hard workers in that room, and I've seen a lot of growth in that room since spring ball and this fall alone. Definitely some capable guys in that room with Miles Kendrick, Miles Fallon, Thomas McVitie, and even some of those younger guys are working. So. I think they're in good hands, especially with the coaching.
What have you seen from Thomas behind the scenes, what we haven't been able to watch this year?
Yeah, he's always working. I know this season wasn't maybe what he's hoped for, but no, he's still put his head down and he's been grinding every day. He's a great kid with a great character.
Coach Miles said he had a conversation with you where he basically asked you, it was early, right when you took over, who's going to be the starting quarterback or something like that. Do you remember that interaction?
Yeah, I definitely do. And I actually talked about that with him recently. It's funny because he doesn't remember this because, he just addressed the whole team, but I think I've maybe told you guys this before. When he first got introduced as head coach, he was leaving the room after and kind of winked in my direction, and it made me told my girlfriend it made me more nervous than she ever has. It was just funny. But no, I met with him shortly after that, and I just tried to instill the most confidence that I could in him, that I was going to be the guy, and he's been great here.